Hello everybody and welcome in our cooking of grid videos. Today I would like to introduce this wood burning cooking stove. This is wood burning cooking stove by company CALISKAN in Turkey. The CALISKAN company in Turkey is running since 1951 and has a long years of experience in creating a best cooking stovetops for their customers. The tradition in cooking on wood burning stoves still in present time in Turkey, so there is no surprise that the Turkish company like CALISKAN knows the best how to do the perfect working cooking stove. These very heavy and full iron cooking stove is the excellent option if you would like to be able cooking off grid. I really appreciate with this kind of type of cooking wood stove is the huge space on the top for the cooking. Also as this oven which allows you to bake, and also you can see the actual temperature in the oven. Another little detail which is not usually for cooking wood stoves is this glass window on the burning chamber, which allows you to see the flames like if you have a fireplace. Let's talk about the few details and describe the function of this wood stove for those which are not so used to cooking or burning in the wood burn stove. This all is the body of the wood stove. The main part of that body is the burning chamber. If you open that burning chamber, you can see the grate on which are the wood burned, and underneath is the chamber with the ashtray. This handy ashtray is large enough to hold a good amount of the ash, and it's not actually sitting right on the bottom of the body of the stove and has a little shelf, so it won't be so hot if you're taking it off, which is very nice detail too. On the other side of this wood stove is a oven. If you open the oven, you have an option to put in a huge saucepan, or you can adjust the shelf to the middle position and bake the cake, for example. As the next part of the stove is the most important part, and that's the cooking worktop. This cooking worktop has a number of these kind of rings which you can take away to allow the flames to get further to your saucepans and Dutch ovens to speed up your cooking. This we consider it as the main and most hot space for cooking, and there's another one space with the same rings which is on the side where the heating is not that hot, and you can place your food on the side if it's cooking too much. Every good stove has the system of the regulation of the heat and smoke going out in the chimney or circulating inside of that body of stove. With the CALISKAN stove it's absolutely same. You have a few ventilations and circulations openings on this stove. As the first and main usual is the bottom circulations for the air which is feeding your flame in the burning chamber. As the second, which is in my opinion a great idea, is here the circulation and ventilation for your glass door to not getting a filth and dirt from your burning. On the other side, we have a circulation and adjustment of the chimney. If it's open, the heat and flame go straight away into the chimney and out. If you close it, then you close the straight way of the smoke and heat and start its circulation around the oven and then going out into the chimney. This way you turn off or turn on your oven. There's another very good detail inside of the oven, which is here. On this side is little opening which could be closed or open, and that's for spare moisture and smell from the cooking, which is dragged away through this opening and then go away with the smoke out through the chimney, which allows you to have these beautiful glass door, easily see through, and there is no so much of the condensation on the door. As you can see, there's another door on this wood stove, and that's down there here. And these doors are for maintenance purpose. If you open these two screws and get inside, you can get the ash which is trapped around these oven and clean it away. Another very important part of every stove is a chimney and flue pipes. We choose double wall flue pipes with the mineral insulation in between of that walls. These kind of flue pipes will not get so much hot, and in my opinion they are more safer. Another detail is that this chimney in the general length has a minimally 4 meters, which is, I think, the good length to have a good draft in your chimney. Later in this video, we will see the first steps you have to do to maintain your wood stove for its long years good working. Taking care of your wood stove is not just about cleaning your chimney and getting the ash out. In the case that you have a same open kitchen like is this one, the outdoor kitchen, there may be a few more weather conditions which having an effect on your wood stove. Our wood stove was a combination of black and beautiful silver finish. But because we are in Ireland and we are near to the bay, we usually having a moisture in the air which is saturated with the salt, and we had to use some black high temperature resistant wood stove color just to maintain these beautiful wood stove to not get it rusted. Another very important things which you have to do regularly for your stove is so-called seasoning. Many of you knows this practice for your cast iron skillets and Dutch ovens, but you have to do the same thing with your wood stove, even though it was painted with a high temperature resistant paint. Why to use the oil or some kind of type of grease to maintain your wood stove? During the high temperatures, these grease and oil will absorb into your iron surfaces, even into the high resistant paint, and will very well prove your surface towards water, even the moisture in the air. Every time after it, when you clean your cooking top, you should wipe it with a damp cloth and use the grease again before or during the heating phase of your wood burning stove. This way you will get a long years of usage and your wood stove will never get rusty. I would like to say one another very important thing about the CALISKAN stoves, and that's they are certificate as a eco-friendly in so-called eco-design, and they have all necessary certification to be used even in the EU regulations. So with this kind of type of the wood stove, you don't have to be worried to be not friendly to the environment. To season your wood burn cook stove, it's easy to use beef tallow in the case that you maintaining just the top of the wood stove during the working phases and that wood stove is very hot. Or you can use the normal oil. It could be any type of the oil. I'm using the usually oil on the frying, and I will use it this time when the wood stove is still cold, and make the very thin layer of this oil all around the wood stove, because it would be very dangerous to do so when the wood stove is actually hot. Afterwards, when I was just cleaning the cooking top, I will use the tallow as I show you before. Well, now we will see the video with the music where I will be do all these maintenance. The last little detail I would like to say about the maintenance of this wood stove is maintain of clean window in this door. Do not use any abrasive stuff because you could actually scratch that window, and I think the normal window cleaner wouldn't help you with this dirt so much. But if you use the isopropyl alcohol or any type of the spirit, you can clean that door every time. They are not so see-through anymore and they will look like new, I can guarantee. And you will see that in the video as well. I hope you like our first video in our series Cooking Off-Grid, and we will now get our cup of tea or coffee and watch how our wood stove will burn off the oil from its surface. Have a nice day.